Hello class, this is Miss Wynn, and in this video I'm going to give you a brief explanation of this course, and I hope that you will find that this is helpful, and I hope that it will get you excited about learning geometry this year. So let's get started. So first off, let's look at Unit 1. So foundations of geometry. The foundations of geometry consist of, first, let's lay our foundation, logic. So we will be using logic throughout this course. That's how you move from step to step in an equation in solving it, and that's how you make proofs. That's how you can use reasoning to work through problem solving. So using that logic, we'll also look at definitions. So some really important tools that we'll be using, and we'll be going over what they look like and what they are, such as a point, such as a line, and even a plane. Okay, so next, let me erase this here. We're going to look at triangles. Now, we'll just provide a basic overview, review kind of what triangles are. And we'll also look at congruent triangles as well and solve for sides and angles and all sorts of different things. Next, we'll look at right triangles. So those are those special triangles that have a 90-degree angle, just one, and the rest are acute. So we'll be solving for a third side using the Pythagorean theorem. Hopefully you remember that. If not, we'll be learning that again. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. So you'll get some practice with that. Okay, so next we're going to look at trigonometry. So trigonometry, we're going to use those right triangles and solve for sides even if we're only given one side and one angle. And the way we'll use that is using those buttons on your calculator, sine, cosine, and tangent. Next, we're going to look at quadrilaterals. So quadrilaterals is something that you should be familiar throughout elementary and middle school. So we'll go back and look at the properties of squares and parallelograms. And we'll be able to make proofs on proving why it's a square and why that's a parallelogram, as well as the other quadrilaterals. Then we'll look at polygons. So these are our polygons. We're going to find out special things about these angles, these sides, if they're equal, and we'll be doing some solving there. Next, we're going to look at circles without coordinates. So instead of a circle on an x, y axis, we're just going to look at circles right out in space and learn about special properties of these circles. Sometimes you'll see lines like this, sometimes like that, and that is going to be very interesting. Next, we'll look at coordinate geometry. So going back to that x and y axis, we'll be plotting points and making our four-sided figures on there. We might be looking at triangles on there. Maybe looking at some reflections if they're reflected across the y-axis. So those are just some things just to give you a brief review of that. Next, we're going to look at constructions and transformations. So obviously, this is a very imperfect circle, but using technology and also using, if we go back in the classroom, just depending, we might be using protractors and compasses to make perfect circles, or perfect right triangles, or perfect perpendicular lines. Okay, and then we'll wrap things up by looking at three-dimensional solids. So instead of just looking at a one-dimension square, we'll be looking at properties and solving for area and circumference of 3D figures, the things that we see every day. I hope that this has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.